Welcome back to episode 2 of Takeaway Classics. Today we're making chicken kebabs. Let's get straight into it. So you can start by deboning and skinning 6 chicken thighs or just buying them already prepared. And then you're going to want to make your spice mix, which you can find the recipe for down below in the description. And you're going to rub this all into the chicken thighs. And just make sure your spice mix is a thick paste and not too runny or it won't stick to the chicken. And this will stain your fingers yellow, which is why I'm wearing gloves. Now just cover and refrigerate that for anywhere between 2 and 24 hours and we can move on to the naan bread. So first up you're going to add your yeast to your warm water, followed by your sugar, and then you need to leave it 10 minutes to ferment. And now after 10 minutes you can add your yeast and water to your flour, as well as your yogurt, and your salt, and finally your oil. And now in your bowl, mix this together well until you form a sticky dough. Don't be tempted to add more flour here, it should be very sticky to start with. And then you're going to turn it out onto a floured work surface and continue to knead for 10 minutes until you get a smooth and elastic dough. And as this starts very sticky, you may need to reflour your surface a couple of times whilst kneading. And after 10 minutes it should be nice and smooth like this, and so we're just going to shape it into a rough ball and then cover and leave to prove at room temperature for about an hour or until double in size. And now we'll separate this into 4 equal pieces and move them over to a lightly floured surface to prevent sticking. Now take one of your pieces and pick up any of the dough that has stuck to the side and then lightly flour the surface. Shape the dough into a ball by continuously pushing the dough underneath itself, and then gently press flat with your hands. Now you're going to move to your rolling pin and you're going to roll this out once or twice, turn it 90 degrees, roll it again. This will keep it circular through the whole process, and you're going to keep doing that until you've got about a 10-inch round. And now I'm just going to stretch and turn my dough to make it a perfect circle. This isn't completely necessary, it just looks better. And that's the first one shaped, so I'm just going to move that over and repeat the process with the remaining 3. And while shaping these naan breads, you also want to turn your grill or broiler on to medium-high and preheat a large frying pan on maximum. So to cook these naan breads we want to replicate a tandoor oven, and the best way to do this is to place one into a dry frying pan that's been preheated to high and give it about 2 minutes, and once it starts to brown on the bottom you're going to place it directly under the grill until it has started to bubble and slightly char on top. Now as soon as it comes out you're going to liberally brush it with butter all around and then place it under a tea towel, which will trap the steam and soften these up and make them the chewy texture that you're looking for. So whilst your naan breads are softening you're going to want to cook your chicken, so take 2 large metal skewers and skewer all of your chicken on one side, letting it hang down, and then push another skewer through the opposite side. Using 2 skewers will stop the chicken from spinning around whilst you're trying to turn it over. And now this is ready to go under your grill or broiler for about 25 minutes on a medium-high temperature. You will need to turn this every 5 minutes or so, but you do want to let it get a little bit charred before turning. Now whilst that's cooking we're going to do a couple of quick simple sauces. So the first one is a garlic mayonnaise, so start with your mayonnaise and a little bit of chopped parsley and then a little bit of garlic powder. And then you're just going to put enough water in this until it's as thin as you like and mix thoroughly. And now onto our takeaway style chili sauce. So we're going to take some ketchup and add as much hot sauce as you like, and on the heat levels you like, and then just a very small amount of mint sauce, and once again a little bit of water to the desired consistency and mix well again. As with all of my tutorials, I will put all the equipment I use and the recipes in the description below. Okay, and we're nearly finished, so we're just going to do a quick bit of vegetable preparation. I like to keep these pretty simple, but if you like, you could put in pickled chilies, red cabbage, and anything else that you fancy. And so now our chicken's cooked, so we'll just remove that, place it onto a chopping board. And then remove the skewers. Chop into small pieces. And whilst I'm doing this, I've just sprinkled a bit of water onto one of my naan breads and placed it back under the grill to heat back up. And now we have everything ready to actually assemble. Now I'm not going to tell you how to build your own kebab, you just do it however you like. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and comment. Let me know what you'd like to see coming up on Takeaway Classics. Enjoy the rest of the video.